All right, I think we are live. I'm still together, but start pouring in.
Oh, we're live, so I should keep wiggling fingers.
Keep wiggling fingers.
Do that. Suppose I could pull up the stream. That would be helpful, I'm sure. G3na.
G3.
Let's go. G3na.
All righty.
I'll give Go ahead and give it a share too. Why not, right?
Yeah. If you want to throw it, get it in. Roll right now. My audio. Able to hear some music.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Might as well get on with it.
I think so. So today we're going to be announcing the G3 Arena and going over some of the team battles that we're doing. Finally bringing it online. We did it in person. Now we're doing the
Everybody
online
loved
version.
it in person. It was great in person. So let's do it on the interwebs.
Exactly. We're going to run it back, see what teams do what, and see what we can come out with. And so just to kind of go over a little bit if people don't understand it. With it being a team battle, there is 3 Glovers, and each Glover is A, B, and C. And then from Team 1, A will fight Team 2, A, and so on and so forth. That's how we'll be going through those. For those that weren't aware, and also just to kind of recap a little bit, here is the video submission rules that we want to make sure that everybody follows. The team ambassadors are the team leads that are in charge of making sure that all of the videos are submitted properly by teammates, as well as making sure all the coordination internally happens as needed. And so to kind of go over just real quick, you want to make sure you're naming it correctly, have it in the right file type, go over the different permissions to make sure you have permissions allow us to access it. Because I would hate for something as simple as
don't get DQ'd because your video is private.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the stupidest thing.
Most definitely. I would hate to see people get super far and had to get DQ'd over something like that. And then one thing I thought was
the
neat,
rules.
I
am notorious for breaking rules in Lights On when that was a thing. They made a couple of rules, like the no prop rule, because I did things and they didn't like it. But don't break the rules. Don't be like me.
feel like we're pretty loosey goosey with these rules, though. I mean, we're allowing props. You can do masks. You can do multiple angles if you needed to. Just no post editing, no anything crazy or anything like that. And then obviously we have some team alternates in there as well if people can't make it or if there's any kind of issues. And in the event that a team has to drop out, we do have another team ready to go to fill in that spot.
Wait list. Let's go.
Wait list. It's YED.
All right.
It will fill us in. And so, if you would like to keep up, obviously, if you're here already, make sure you hit subscribe, like, share all of this stuff with everybody so they know where we're at. Just to kind of do a quick breeze over on the schedule to what to expect as far as live streams go. Obviously, today is the announcement video. Here in just a minute, we'll be getting to the brackets and how they are going to be laid out. After that, September 1st is when the round 1 videos are due. So make sure you guys have those ready ahead of schedule. If you're not recording, I recommend doing it today. Get started. After that, we'll do the red bracket round 1 stream on 9/8, blue bracket on 9/15, and then round 2 pairings announcement will be on 9/23. After that, the round 2 videos are going to be due September 30th. And then both brackets round 2 stream is on 6th. Final video round videos are due 10/13, and we will have the final stream in 2024.
What's the deal with music? Is there a music list that's all set up?
Appreciate you bringing that up. Right here at the bottom, we have a G3 Arena official track list. I will actually grab this and drop it in the chat for anybody that is here today. So everybody has access to it.
You mentioned if you haven't recorded already, you should be starting recording. And I thought to myself, well, what are they going to even record to? Do we have something for them, or do they just get to pick what they want? And the answer is no. They have a list.
Gotta go by the list. I think we got some solid tracks in there. It's fun. There's like 64 tracks in there for people to go through. There's gonna be something for everybody. And then
64 is a pretty good number.
I like it. And then here's our scorecard. Josh, want to kind of cover that a little bit.
The scorecard. All right. So we've got foundations, pacing, use of space, depth perception. All of these things equal up to 10 points. Factors of performance such as use of space, depth perception, and transitions are meant to connect ideas. Glovers can score points by displaying an effortless intention with their moves. Their show should seem like everything is on purpose. This means no wasted movements, no stuttering, unless, of course, the song's stuttering and you're doing that on purpose. No incomplete motions, no incomplete transitions, no sloppiness all around. Of course, some of that can get to be a little bit opinionated, but when you know.
Execution matters.
Execution always matters. Next, we have, if you want to scroll down a little bit, we have, wait for it, arsenal quantity. Quantity and quality of concept understanding is going to be 7 points, which is a balance between variety of concepts or displayed understanding of concepts used. Glovers can score points by either being really well-rounded or through specialist prowess with a few select concepts. So what this means is if you are a absolute goat at finger rolls and your whole show is finger rolls, you can still win. But you have to show us finger rolls that nobody has ever seen before in ways that are so smooth and so on point that it really comes down to how well you display your choice of concepts rather than how many choices of concepts you display. So that's an important distinction that I think is going to be unique to this scorecard. Next, we have capability, which is cleanliness and digestibility. This measures how tangible a performance shapes, structures, trails, rails, rolls, and movements are. Glovers can score points by scrubbing the floor with their opponent. Please do not actually grab your opponent and put them on the floor. This is not martial arts. This is flow arts. Anyways, the point here is it comes back to really just how clean things are again. No wasted space. But also it comes down to how well you put your show together from beginning to end. It also comes down to how well you can make your show be received in the intention of which you want it to be received. Meaning, if you throw a couple of really complicated things and nobody can see what you're doing, nobody's going to be able to tell whether that's clean or not. So that kind of comes down to digestibility. And that's coming from someone who doesn't like the word digest at all.
Jest.
The last part is character, musicality, showmanship. It's really simple. Just put as much swag into it as possible. Swag, steez, riz, whatever the word is for it today. If you don't have your own personality in this show, if we can't tell that the show is uniquely you, you're not going to win. That's just the way it is.
Lean into it. Make a character.
It's fun. Lean into it. Exactly.
It's supposed to be fun. I want to see those menacing characters come into play. I know we
One
got
thing
it.
that I have said from the very beginning is if you want your viewer to have fun, or in this case, the judges to have fun, you got to have fun yourself. You got to make it impossible for them to not have fun by how much fun you're having.
Absolutely.
So character will absolutely come down to that. Musicality, of course, is a staple, a given. If you're not hitting those beats, you're not going to win. I'm
No
sorry.
shot. You got to hit the beats. Play with the little ones in the back too. Don't leave the front ones.
That's right. All of every beat. You gotta hit every beat.
One of them.
So yeah, there are going to be two judges per match. One judge is going to judge foundations and capability, and the other judge is going to judge arsenal and character, which is why you kind of see similar themes in different scorecard aspects. So like they're both going to be judging the same kind of light show from two different perspectives, if that makes sense. And we're going to see where those opinions match up and see how well that works out for them.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see the two different perspectives that we got. For our judges, we have Recursion and Animated J.
Recursion.
Recursion out in the game, about to be here.
The John that recurs.
Right. It's going to be our two judges, and they're going to be able to give us the different breakdowns and exactly why they believe why they gave the scores that they did to each of the Glovers. And so I'm excited to see the feedback and all of this that they come with, because they're always very animated.
Should be fun. Should be interesting. Very animated. Very J.
Very animated. Very J. All right. And then finally, the most exciting part, and the ones that are still here, hopefully what they're here for, is the team bracket. Here should be popping up for you.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Who's going against who? Whomstatively is competing.
We got Puppet Masters versus Lightworkers. Troll Squad versus DMT, Dimensional Mind Travelers, shout out. OCD, Organized Chaos Demigods, Drain of Thought, Dracos.
Drain of Thought? Wait, really? Drain of Thought is coming in?
Yeah, Drain of Thought's coming
DOT,
in.
like the Michigan boys? That's crazy. I haven't even heard of them since like what year is this, bro? What?
Are we coming back?
That's crazy.
Running it back?
That's awesome. So Drain of Thought, Dracos with Attitude. Wait, the Dracos and the Drainers are in here? Oh my goodness. And then we got Peace Love Light Shows at the end of the fucking lineup over there too.
PLL.
Oh, Puppet Masters and PLL sandwiching the competition right now.
Curious to see, will they come and sweep us out? Thoughts?
Listen. I have it's a good thing I'm not judging, because then I can say my bias, which is of course Puppet Masters, gang. I want to see PM versus PLL in the finals. That would be a crazy OG matchup. But there are quite a few underdogs and some names that you wouldn't expect to be coming in with some heavy hands. And I'm excited to see what we got.
Same. To see, DMT, they showed up real big at LGC in person. So I'm curious to see what they bring on the online world. And of course, OCD, they were at G3. They did compete in person in the team battles. They had to run it back one more time. Shout out both of them. I can't wait to see what they bring to it. And all the other teams, Troll Squad, Lightworkers, everybody. It's just going to be absolutely. And we can kind of go or look at the breakdown here between everybody. On OCD, we have Lotus, Revo, and Blur. From Drain of Thought, we have Zugzwang, Sonder, and Tyrant.
Okay.
Dracos with Attitude. We got Pleasure, Flipper, and Alder.
Okay, that one could be a low key heat squad that people need to worry about.
It's gonna be nuts, because then we also have on Peace Love Light Shows, we have Hypnotoad, Biometric, and JK. For Puppet Masters, Wonka, T Money, Scraps.
Yeah, that's the dream team right there. Those boys are gonna are gonna do work. Captain's orders, they're gonna do work.
But then we got Lightworkers coming in. Tie-Dye, Shifu, Stilts. Tie-Dye's been killing the game here recently. Been pushing it.
Oh my goodness.
See Tie-Dye in the chat.
BMO, Quantum, and Night Shift as Troll Squad are gonna be some fucking. Those are good. Those are gonna be the ones that you just. What's that word? The dark horse group that you don't really see them coming, but then they're coming.
Absolutely. They're going to be
Yeah.
insane. We're going to see those cuts from BMO, the flails from Quantum. It's just going to be insane. And then
And
finally,
then the night shift from night shift, you know.
night shift's going to be night shifting away. And then DMT, finally, we have Purge, Palms, and Tourmaline. Shout out DMT, the Wizards.
That sounds like some heat.
It's
Can't
gonna
wait to
be
get into it.
insane. So, again, if you guys haven't yet, go check out the page. Make sure you guys are recording if you're ready. If you haven't followed already, follow us on all the socials. We're going to have lives and all kinds of stuff. This is going to be a great event.
This should be fun. And maybe on our next Thursday stream, we'll drop some of those play the playlist from the competition here and drop some tunes to see what people are going to be using for the competition.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do that. That sounds like fun.
Thursday stream. Tune in.
Thursday stream.
Till next time.
So what else we got going on here? We did the Scream schedule, we did the scorecard. What else we got to tell these peoples?
I think that's about it. That's all I have as far as the details. I'm just excited to start seeing some videos come together personally.
All right. Well, if you guys haven't started practicing, haven't started recording, haven't started listening to your picks of the song tracks that you're going to be throwing your wiggle fingers to, you're late. I'm sorry. You should be practicing already.
100%. You're behind if you're not already going.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and tune in to the next one, which is, again, when is it?
It is going to be on. We're going to look on our fancy stream schedule here. Next year is going to be 9/8 red bracket round 1 stream, September 8th.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Bye-bye, everybody.